Gavin Casalegno and his girlfriend Larsen Thompson could have been described as the perfect couple, which is why a lot of people were very confused when the two looked to have broken up. But is there more to the story? Gavin and Larsen might have had the sweetest type of modern day meet cute since they met off of Instagram, and they spent 6 very happy years together until they mysteriously seemed to have stopped dating, which raised a lot of questions. Gavin and his character Jeremiah from The Summer I Turned Pretty actually have a lot more than a pretty face in common. It turns out that Gavin is just as much of a romantic in real life as he is in the show, and he's certainly also just as charming, which is what must have attracted Larsen. Gavin's relationship with her might even be a big reason why he's able to play his role so well, especially when you get to see the two together before everything went wrong. Gavin and Larsen's Instagram beginnings were all because of a mutual friend they had, and they were able to share exactly how they started their relationship in a YouTube vlog with one of their friends, Chrissy Jane, around 5 years ago. In the video, they shared that they had met through a mutual photographer they both knew. Larsen was doing a shoot with the photographer one week, and then the next, Gavin also had a shoot where the photographer told him that he needs to meet this girl, Larsen. The photographer even said that they would be really cute together. Afterward, Larsen ended up going to the photographer's Instagram page where she liked pictures of Gavin, after which Gavin then saw the like and proceeded to slide into her DMs. And it worked since the two were able to strike up a conversation and even started bantering very quickly.
And then I asked if she wanted coffee, because I'm a huge coffee lover. Like, you want to go get coffee sometime? And she's like, I don't like coffee. And I was like,
you're like, ooh, should I date her then?
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a struggle.
Even if the coffee thing might have been a tough start, it didn't prevent them from growing closer, and they kept talking until they eventually made things clear between each other. And on top of it all, Larsen actually revealed that he did end up making her a coffee lover, so nothing was standing in their way. It's extremely clear that the two were very, very in love after getting together, and they didn't hesitate to show it in Chrissy's vlog.
Gavin, I would appreciate it if you stopped kissing my neck. Honestly, this is X-rated.
Their relationship blossomed beautifully outside of social media as well. They were both models, which made it very easy for them to relate to each other, but outside of their careers, they still found a lot of ways to connect. In fact, Gavin was already so sure he loved Larsen after just a week together. Apparently, he decided to surprise her for her 16th birthday and flew all the way to Universal Studios from Texas to propose to her. He described it in an interview. Her parents brought her to some restaurant at Universal Studios, and I jumped out of the corner and fake proposed with a Hershey's kiss. Little did I know her dad was standing right there, and so that was the first time meeting him. The meeting and grand gesture are something they still laugh about to this day, since Gavin is incredibly proud of the lengths he would go to make a romantic gesture. But the most shocking thing is the fact that they weren't even officially dating at the time. They made it public on February 16th, 2017, which is their official anniversary date. It seems like they even had a very special trip to Mexico at the time, where Gavin might have asked her to make things known to everyone else and especially to themselves. Even at just 6 months together, they seemed deeply in love with each other, something that was yet again celebrated with a romantic trip together. Gavin still has a post of them sharing a kiss in front of a gorgeous view with the caption, "6 wonderful months with this beautiful and talented girl. So blessed to have her in my life." And as it turns out, Gavin isn't the only one able to make a grand gesture for their relationship, since Larsen arranged a big surprise for his birthday as well. It was his 18th birthday, and she certainly made the day worth it, since she seemed to have planned a roller skating date, which couldn't have made Gavin happier. He posted all about it on his Instagram, saying how it was all a big secret and how special his birthday was thanks to her. He ended the beautiful message with, "I love her to the moon and back and infinity and beyond. Thank you for making my birthday special." And as their relationship progressed, their time together became more and more special, with trips to Las Vegas for Valentine's Day, being each other's prom dates, graduation, and countless vacations together in the States and even overseas. They were the IT couple and made appearances at New York Fashion Week and Milan Fashion Week together in 2022. Almost all of this is still documented on Gavin's Instagram page, but it looks like Larsen has deleted all the evidence of their relationship from her socials. Like their 4th anniversary post, which Gavin still proudly displays on his feed with the caption, "It's been 4 exciting and adventurous years with you. And the exciting thing is, this is only the beginning. I am beyond thankful for you." Larsen actually shared a similar post on her Instagram, where she called Gavin her best friend and said that there's no one else she'd rather have by her side. But the post is now wiped from her Instagram along with every other memory of the two. Even Larsen's last birthday message for Gavin back in 2021 has been deleted from her page, which could either mean that it hurts too much for her to even think of him, or something really terrible happened between the two. However, Gavin keeping their photos on his Insta means that the time they spent together is still a very cherished memory for him. Gavin has memories of them together as recent as his announcement of his role as Jeremiah in the spring of 2022, and we can say that the show is probably when The Trouble in Paradise started. It's believed that the two were together during the filming of the show, but perhaps the distance became too much for them. Although a lot of fans suspect something else might have happened since they've known each other for almost 6 years, and it's hard to believe that their model careers never put them apart for an extended period of time. What tipped fans off that something might be wrong is when Larsen failed to show up to Gavin's red carpet for the Summer I Turned Pretty premiere and didn't even make a single post about him or the show on her social media. And if distance was what broke them apart, it's hard to imagine her not wanting to be there for him as a friend or offering him congratulations after having known each other for so many years. In fact, Larsen hasn't liked any of his Instagram posts since May 31st of 2022. The last was the trailer for The Summer I Turned Pretty, but Gavin continued to like Larsen's posts until June 24th of the same year. Another big hint that they had definitely broken up was the fact that the two were both in New York for a while, but neither showed any sign of spending time together. This caused a lot of fans to demand answers on whether or not they were still together on both of their social media, but none of them have ever officially put out a response. But of course, silence is sometimes louder than words, and it quickly became obvious to fans that they had definitely broken up. However, some fans have pointed out that Gavin started to act like he was flirting with fans in TikTok comment sections back when people still believed he and Larsen were together. When a fan commented, "I'm obsessed with you," he commented back saying, "I'm obsessed with you though." And in another comment, he replied under a fan's TikTok saying, "Just a dinner, alright, don't worry." Some fans thought this was pretty suspicious, especially because he was thought to be in a relationship at the time. It's hard to say when this falls on their relationship timeline, but even if it did happen after they had broken up, it looks like he moved on extremely fast. Others are also speculating that this kind of behavior might have been the reason they broke up in the first place. Other fans also pointed out that he and his co-star Lola Tung have a lot of chemistry, and even went as far as to suggest that something might have happened between them while filming. Something that shows this might be true is Lola's response when she was asked if the actors have ever done anything behind the scenes.
You'd think everyone would want to date on the show after.
Well, that's the thing.
No, I mean, really fun.
Yeah,
right?
well, sometimes it can get, but,
That's what I want to know about. See, that's why you're so good.
From her reaction, it seems like something might have happened between some of them, and since Christopher Briney is still in a very happy relationship, fans suspect that something could have happened between Lola and Gavin. Their chemistry is, after all, undeniable, especially looking at some of their most recent scenes together.
Jer, I didn't want to hurt you. You're one of my best friends.
No, you don't get to call me that.
While there's no actual proof that something went down between them, fans probably wouldn't be surprised to see the two in an actual relationship in the future. What do you guys think about all this? Let us know in the comments down below, and thanks for watching.